Alright, good morning. It is about a month and a half later and we're getting ready to start Carol's patio walkway. The design has changed slightly. She wants to extend it beyond the lanai door, so we're not going to make a step. So we've ordered a little bit extra material, and because the design is pretty basic, there was no need to do another rendering. And she's going to work with me here on site to give me a hand and just be a part of the project. I appreciate when a homeowner takes initiative like that, especially because this is sort of changing on the fly, and it's going to be good to have her there to just lay out the patio and make sure that it works for her. Draw it out with the marking paint first. I just stopped by Lowe's here and picked up our marking paint. So we've got about an hour before we start the job. So we're just kind of chilling, getting our thoughts together, getting our sketches together, and pretty soon we'll head over to the property. Okay, so we've decided on the location and the shape of the walkway as marked by the marking paint here. This is my lovely assistant, Carol.
Hey!
Homeowner and head of the project here. And we've marked a string here to basically show us the top of the pavers. So we use this string as a guide as we excavate here. We want to go down about 5 inches from the top of this string. So got about 1.5 inches for the paver, and then a few inches of base and sand going underneath. This is not a driveway, so we're not going to do a traditional 8 inches of base. There's no heavy equipment that's going to be on the walkway. Just a safe way to get from the outdoor shower here to the back patio. So keep going. All right, we are about halfway through the excavation process. We've got a little bit more to dig out over on this corner, although there's really not too much that needs to come out. It's more of adding material into this corner. Now, the homeowner actually had her handyman come over and fix this gate so that it would swing outwards. So originally it swung into our area here, and it was gonna keep us from being able to have the corner of the walkway come out as far as we needed it to. So being that the grass slopes so far down from the foundation, there's going to be a lot of material that's added up into this corner pocket here to support what curves around and eventually meets into the patio. And we're going to keep the same exact pattern here. There will be a lot of cuts to make because we're not going to run it to the shape of all the curves, meaning we're not going to have that running bond pattern where the bricks are curving around. We're going to lay out that pattern the same way the whole way and then cut our shape out with the saw. You'll see what I mean. Keep watching. We are finished with day one. We've got our excavation done. We've got our crush and run in and tamped down, and we've got it set to the level that we want. Tomorrow we're going to put in the paver sand, and you can see here we've got about 1 inch of paving sand. It'll bring this brick up to where it needs to be. So we've got everything set. Got our levels set, everything ready to go. Tomorrow we'll put in the sand and the pavers, and we'll make our saw cuts and cement it all in. Check it out tomorrow. We are back, hopefully gonna be finished up today, and hopefully the weather stays okay. It is really humid this morning. We've got our base in like you guys saw yesterday, and we're going to be putting in the leveling sand, laying the pavers, making our cuts, cementing in our edge restraints. So hopefully you should see a finished walkway by this afternoon. get into it. All right, it just started raining. Hopefully it doesn't last long. The sky's a little dark, but the Weather Channel was saying about 30%, 40%, so may have to re-screed the sand a little bit, but luckily we got a little bit of that pattern down just so we can hold the shape of the front end of the walkway. It's raining on us. We're taking a quick break. Woo, had to protect the camera there. It is wet. A lot more rain than we thought. So unfortunate, but good that it's happening now because it's not a big deal to re-screed that sand. And like I said, I got a little bit of the pattern down, so, and we put tarps on everything. All right, we got a copperhead snake. This snake is highly poisonous, very venomous snake. Oh, God. I saw him as I was driving. I almost ran him over. Definitely don't want to get bit by this guy right here. Oh God, this thing is crazy. Copperhead. All right, so we're in and out of the rain right now. Luckily, it's nice and sunny again. However, that was the second time that we've had to stop. Nothing like a little drama on the job. We got to see a venomous snake. Little weather hazards here. I'm gonna keep these tarps close by because this weather keeps changing on me, and you can see there's some gray clouds in the distance. So we're gonna get back to marking the saw cuts. Check it out. End of day 2.
Looking good.
We got the cuts done.
Awesome job. In the rain.
In the rain, in and out of the rain.
In and out of the rain.
With
yeah.
some snacks and some good food and some good help.
Trying.
Carol.
Trying. Look at
So,
my finest.
We were hoping to get it done today, but we'll get our border in, get the cement edge restraint in, and then grade the dirt back up to the edge and clean up and get out of here. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, quick update here. We have extended this main area here to give it more functionality with the door, so that when you open the door and step onto the patio extension here, you've got enough room to stand and walk around. So we're making our final cuts for the border. All these little triangular shapes that'll fit in and complete the process here. And then it will be a matter of installing our edge restraints and working the landscape back into the project, and we should be out of here. So everything's looking good. Got a couple more bricks on the way just to finish it out, but overall very happy. Almost finished with the project, but we're getting rained out, so I'm gonna go home, upload all these videos, start getting the timeline spaced out, maybe work on some landscape drawings, and see you guys again tomorrow. Day 4. Yes, day 4, which been working in and out of this weather. Been the absolute worst week to build a patio, but that's okay because we're getting it done. All of our cuts are made here, and we are finishing out this corner. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more cuts. Let's get it done and let's get this cement in and hopefully finish up. May even take one more day just to let this dry out really good for the poly sand and grading the landscape here. It's a little muddy, a little mucky, but we're making do. We are totally done for the day. The patio extension is completely finished and the edge restraints are in, the rebar is in the ground, cement is hardening up. Luckily we've had a dry day, so everything is going according to plan. We're gonna come back Sunday when it's gonna be nice and dry and hot to regrade all this landscape, regrade all this dirt back up to the edge of the paver, lay some sod. We're gonna put down a polymeric sand. It needs to be nice and hot and dry for that to happen. So still a little bit moist out here, but pretty much there, pretty much finished. Check back on Sunday for the totally finished project. We are completely done. The patio has been laid, cut, sanded in, compacted. We just swept in the polymeric joint sand, so it's all sealed up. The landscape has been raked back, and we've even put in a custom saw cut here to help hide this fountain wire. So we're completely done. We're completely cleaned up and we are ready to leave the job site for the last time. And I have to say, it's been a good project. I had a lot of great help from the homeowner, Carol. Better help than I've been able to subcontract, that's for sure. And I'm excited to work with her in the future because she's offered her help and services on future projects, which is much obliged. So thank you guys for watching. You just watched a paver patio extension, start to finish. No big heavy equipment. This was a small enough project to hand dig, and we didn't destroy too much of the yard or anything like that. Overall, a great success. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep checking back if you like these videos. There's going to be plenty more. See ya.